Here is a story by Lieh. Mr. Kuo of Qi was very rich. Mr. Hsiang of Sung, who was very poor, traveled from Sung to Qi to inquire about his methods, how to get rich. Mr. Kuo told him, "I am very good at stealing. After I first became a thief, within a year I could keep myself. Within 2, I was comfortable. Within 3, I was flourishing, and ever since then I have been the benefactor of the whole neighborhood." Hsiang was delighted. He understood from what Kuo said that he was a thief, but misunderstood his way of being a thief. So he climbed over walls and broke into houses and grabbed anything in reach of his eye and hand. Before long he was found guilty of possessing stolen goods and lost his whole inheritance. Thinking that Kuo had deceived him, he went to him to complain. "In what way have you been stealing?" Kuo asked him. Hsiang described what had happened. "Alas," Kuo said, "have you erred so far from the true way of stealing? Let me explain. I have heard it said, 'Heaven has its seasons, earth has its benefits.' I rob heaven and earth of their seasonal benefits, the clouds and rain of their irrigating floods, the mountains and marshes of their products, in order to grow my crops, plant my seeds, raise my walls, build my house. I steal birds and animals from the land, fish and turtles from the water. All this is stealing, for crops and seeds, clay and wood, birds and animals, fish and turtles are all begotten by heaven, and how can they become my possessions? Yet I suffer no retribution for them. Heaven's gifts bring heaven. On the other hand, precious things such as gold and jade, and commodities such as grain and silk, are collected by men. And how can we claim that it is heaven which provides them? When you steal them, why should you resent being found guilty?" Hsiang was highly perplexed and thought that Kuo was trapping him again. Happening to meet Master Tung Kuo, he questioned him and got this answer: "Is not your very body stolen? When you must steal the yin and yang energies in harmonious proportions, even to achieve your life and sustain your body, how can you take the things outside you without stealing them? In reality, the myriad things of heaven and earth are not separate from each other, and to claim anything as one's own is always wrong-headed. Kuo's way of stealing is common to all, and so he escapes retribution. Your motive for stealing is private, and so you're found guilty. Whether or not you distinguish between common and private, you are still stealing. It is the power of heaven and earth which makes the common common and the private private. For the man who understands the power of heaven and earth, what is stealing and what is not stealing."